I'm a board advisor to NeuraFlash today. I have been involved with NeuraFlash kind of from the beginning. Brett and I met back when they were in the Salesforce incubator, and we needed some services companies to be involved with a lot of the product companies that were in the incubator. And so it was helpful to get NeuraFlash in there, and they were talking about bots and sounded like they knew what they were doing, so they were a great fit. Brett and I have stayed friends over the years, and so when I left Salesforce March of last year, we decided to work together. It was a good time to help and watch the company grow, so it's been fantastic. I felt they were onto something early on, so that's what got me excited with getting them into the incubator, that hey, here's a company that sort of sees the future, and came from understanding that too, from their experience before. They knew where this was going, so it was important for me to kind of get them involved, get them in the Salesforce ecosystem, help them get started. A year and a half ago, they're still doing great, and they have so much to go. They have so much they can still do, so much further they can grow. And so to get back involved with them in a much more serious way was very exciting for me. They're a very committed and kind of, to be honest, no one's used the word this week, but passionate about the success of customers in how they service their customers, right? They know how to bring together the technology to drive the right outcomes with their customers. I think that's super important. It's not just slamming the technology and it's a success. It's what is it you're trying to get to? What are you trying to do? What's the business outcome you want to see? What's the results you want to see out of this? What's the story at the end of the day? And then they could deliver that along with the technology and the process change and everything else, but it's about what the outcomes and results they want to see for that customer. And that's a very different thing than a lot of people do. One is culture. I think culture is a very difficult thing to measure, but it's something you can feel. The companies with good culture were the ones that succeeded, that grew faster, that had better exits and results and everything. And so come to this kind of meeting, you can really feel the culture and feel the vibe and feel how supportive everyone is of each other. The amount of people like hugging each other, it's fantastic. Culture starts from the top. It's not changed over the years, and that's pretty incredible. It's hard to do through all that to go from so small to so big and still have that same culture. The other thing I think is customer service. They have a great reputation for it. They're known in the ecosystem as doing great delivery. They don't get replaced in the ecosystem. They replaced a lot of other SIs in the ecosystem. And so that dedication to customer service is a differentiator that people don't always really lead with and don't have the experience and background with. The third thing I think is really unique is this focus on outcomes. Most people focus on what's the technology, how it's going to work, how it's going to get into that customer. They're not thinking about what's the results. What are the measurable things you can get out of that to make that customer a hero? And that's how you start to move on and continue to be that trusted advisor to the client. I would say committed. Committed in so many ways, right? Committed to the employees, committed to the culture, committed to their customers, committed to the technology, committed to learning. They're committed to staying on the front edge of all these things that are coming out. And so you really feel that committed passion from the leaders, from everyone in the company, and it's a really committed organization. That's why they're successful today.